gonna happen. He's dated and been in relationships. I've dated and been in relationships, and we are genuinely friends. And like I said, it takes a lot for me to be like, you know what, this guy is a good guy. And if push came to shove and I felt so desperate that I need a baby from somebody, I'm not gonna just lay down with any old body and ruin my life. I would rather have a baby with somebody that I know is a stand-up guy, so it's not my representative. And I will also say, when I'm dating, I run a real tight program. I run a strict ship around here. So they're going to open them doors after and before they get it. Or I'm going to be in the easy solution to them not doing it is me leaving. I'm never one of them people that's like, oh, he didn't open the door. What happened to him? Oh, I know what happened to him. He stopped opening that door and he's gone. He's been dismissed. So people opening doors for me before and after. Or they don't exist in my world. So.
And you heard it live right here on the lunch break. The Truth 101.7 FM. The homeboy Ray Nitty and my homegirl, maybe Shannon. Shannon crazy, y'all. I am, if y'all knew, but Shannon don't play around, man. Don't call up here on no mess. Because it's going to put you on some stress.
Oh, that was different.
The program is tight around
I'll just
here.
be honest. I run a strict ship.
Don't go anywhere, y'all. Manon and the Grapevine is up next on the Truth 101.7 FM. Shannon, holla at me.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk
On 101.7 FM.
The Truth.
in 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee, a Milwaukee Black media company.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The Homer Blow Foundation, Inc., nonprofit 501c3, and our presenting sponsor, Beta Philanthropies, Inc., invites you to the 32nd annual Homer Blow birthday party for the kids on Saturday, June 27th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. for kids ages 2 to 13 years old at the Fitzsimmons Boys and Girls Club in Metcalf School, located at 3400 West North Avenue on 34th and North. Admission is absolutely free, and after 32 years, you already know how it goes down. And this year, don't miss the kids' phone party. Shout out to our platinum sponsors, the Office of Early Childhood Initiative, Mighty Small Moments, the Brewers Community Foundation, Spectrum, and Westcare, Wisconsin. Our gold sponsors, Maleka Early Learning Center, Liquid, formerly the Oasis, Unite WI, Community Health Primary Care Services, LLC, the Greater Milwaukee Urban League, Eisenberg, Riley, and Zimmerman, and the New Pitts Mortuary. Our silver sponsors, Mr. B's Privilege Lounge and Dog City, along with Running Rebels and Griffin CDL Institute. Limited vendor spaces available. If you'd like to support or make a donation, email homerblowfoundation@gmail.com or call 414-248-4954.
Check it out one time.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We are broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Homer. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Thank you very much, Bailey. Sam,
Y'all, when y'all call in this morning, make sure you wish my guy a happy birthday. This is his born day, as Reggie Brown would say.
Yeah, I always say born day. Yep. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm a tough guy, but I'm also sentimental and
Yeah.
emotional. I got all that. And you really kind of like just threw me off with that. I'm like, all right.
I'm glad.
And thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. So
it is a
that
great
part.
morning.
It is. It is. It is.
Great morning.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, Bailey, of course, we'll get into it a little bit later in the show because I'm sure everyone will have their say on it about Giannis being traded.
Yeah.
As much as I hate
Milwaukee always be messing up, but okay.
Yeah, as much as I hate it, I really am happy and relieved because it was so stressful. It's been so damn stressful for the last couple of years. Like, okay, is he staying? Is he leaving? He make a post saying, I'm not, I'm happy.
Right.
And so we're like, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. And then all of a sudden you start seeing him in different uniforms of Celtics and Miami and all these other places and all of the AI gurus making their predictions and whatnot. But it is officially confirmed that he is going to the Miami Heat, along with Bobby Portis.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, and Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Milwaukee always, it's like it gets to a point in their success, and then somehow after that, there's no here. It's like there's that level of success, and it could be, just like the Bucks, taking the whole deal,
right?
And then after that, it's just like a whole mess up after that. You know what I mean? It's just like a whole tumble downhill after that.
Yep.
There's no dynasty that that can be built. Because it seems like right after that, everything just rolls downhill. We made it, woo!
Right.
Okay, and then just downhill from there.
And, again, something that, in my opinion, should have kind of gave people an idea that something wasn't going to be the same anymore was because of the back and forth of he wanted to play, they didn't want to play him, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot to like, you know what? Okay, all right.
All the different coaches and the this and the that, you know what? My thing is, and, I could be wrong, but if somebody is able to take you to that, that level, I'm like, I would try to keep everybody on my team.
Right.
So let's try and do it again next year. Y'all game? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I know people want more money. The cost change after today's price ain't yesterday's price. I know that part.
Right.
But I would do my best to keep because everybody wants a part. Everybody wants a part of a winning team. Everybody want to pick their part and say, if I had this one piece right here, then everything else would be good. You know what I mean? If we could have that person.
Yep.
Now, I had people trying to pick off my team and stuff. Eventually, the whole team fell apart. But I mean, you do what you do to have that success.
That's right. That's right.
And continue that success.
Yeah, it's definitely important. It's definitely
all the
important.
Coaching changes, though. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was just, oh my God.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, that first dude, the first coach, I don't know what his name was. It took them to the NBA Finals.
Our whiteologist, Xavier.
Xavier might know his name.
Here we go.
The coach that was the coach of the Bucks when they went to the NBA Finals.
Budenholzer? Yep.
Okay. I don't care what happened prior to that season. My memory would be lost. I would have kept him for at least 2 or 3 more seasons just to see what shook out. I mean, for me, that was the first thing, and he was the first one to leave, if you recall. I would have been like, yep, okay, whatever was in the past is in the past. How you doing? Yesterday's price ain't today's price. We got to get you a couple more dollars in here. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it for a couple more years and see where you take us. Let's see.
That part.
But anyway.
Bailey, something that is something that I think people definitely need to be paying attention to.
Yes.
And it's related to our child care centers and learning centers. there is a real serious issue that is about to plague our state, our city, um, as local child care centers brace with state's funding cuts. Study finds that many may close as a result because it says at the end of June, which is June 30th.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Just days away from now.
Absolutely. Over 1,400 Milwaukee child care centers, including Papa Bear Daycare on the South Side, will lose critical funding that supported staff retention and daily operating costs. 1,400? That's a lot.
That is a lot.
And they're saying, like, for those who want to try to survive, then you're going to have to raise your tuition rates up by like $100 or more.
Let me tell you something. It's already expensive. I know right now there are parents listening screaming because it is super expensive already to have your child in childcare. I couldn't wait for my son. I was like, what? K4, we got that?
That right. That part.
I couldn't wait to get him in somewhere. As a matter of fact, I did put him in school early. I really should have waited.
Okay.
But I put him in early because number one, I could. Technically speaking, for him to do better in school, I probably should have waited another year, right? Because he was right on the border. But it was so expensive to do childcare that I was like, yo, let me get him in here. Because I could not afford it. Aftercare is expensive too.
Okay.
So for them to be doing cuts,
right,
is going to be outrageous for our people.
And for those who think that the Orange Man goes unscathed, and no, he made sure the federal funding was cut. He made sure of that. So then the state, which was not necessarily designed to just continue to be that kind of supplement, they came up with a program, as I read more about it, that kind of was like, okay, well, here's a temporary fix. Here's a Band-Aid. You actually need stitches. You know what I'm saying? You actually need stitches and aftercare, and you got wound care. You need all that, but we just gonna give you a Band-Aid, or we just gonna put a gauze on it.
Wow.
We're like, yeah, and now the gauze runs out on June 30th, and there's over 1,400.
This is probably part of that big, beautiful bill, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And I just need people to understand how serious this is. You've got people that will probably, as if we're not losing enough jobs.
Right.
We got people that are probably going to end up losing their jobs because of not having childcare.
Well, think about it. You're really going to have people losing jobs on both ends because the child care facility is going to have to cut some people.
The worker, the teachers, the directors.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They're going to have to cut some people. And then people that are working that need the child care for their child are no longer going to be able to do their job, some of them, because they don't have child care.
Right.
Because, yeah. Sure.
And this is really a thing, you know what I mean? And like I say, how we are, because we're in radio and media, so we get sent articles from all of the different places that, they keep us up to date on different things that are going on. And when I saw this report come up, I was like, huh? And I guess because, I'm not one that, utilizes childcare or, you know what I mean, some of the learning centers, but I know plenty of people who have them and are accredited, to do it. but then I thought about, I'm like, as I continue to read it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be terrible for not only the learning centers and the daycares,
Right.
but the parents or
Yeah.
the guardians
Oh, yeah.
that have, and the employees.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's, and like the way that they break it down, like the funding provided things for the daycares and learning centers to be able to provide the field trips and, other
Yeah.
educational things, get
Oh,
supplies.
You know what? It's gonna take a toll on the whole situation.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly on the workers, though, I'm sure,
Mhm.
because when you go down and you look at things, what is the first thing that I'm gonna have to cut some workers
Yeah.
because this is a lot of money.
Absolutely.
You could usually scrape by on supplies and things like that,
Mhm.
or pass that on to the parents. Hey, y'all need to start bringing X, Y, and Z.
Right. I mean, this is going to be in its own sense yet different, like Spirit. Just having to just shut down.
Right.
Shut down. How many employees? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That were working just the day before.
Yeah.
That
No,
are unemployed. And
yeah.
that had like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Vested into working for that company, and
Yeah.
now all of a sudden,
It's just gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got to try to rearrange your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when I ended up seeing this, I ended up connecting with one of the childcare centers, and they said, a great person to talk to about this is Tanya Wooden.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, well, can you give me the connect? Can you give me the information? It's so important that we want to talk about this in the morning. So that's why I hit you up and gave you the story. And you was like, no, I already know about it.
Yeah,
I already know about it.
I know about it because, I lived it,
Mm-hmm. Right.
I
right,
lived it.
Right.
I
So,
know about the whole, and think about it. My son's 25 years old now.
mhm.
It was a long time ago, and it was super expensive back then.
Right.
I know people that are paying upwards of $1,500 a month,
Mm-hmm.
putting their one child, in childcare.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
So
That's more than a mortgage.
yeah. So we got the hashtag that part. Hashtag facts.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, can you walk? You can walk, talk, you potty train too?
Mhm.
Good, because they need to be doing all of that.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So I was able to get connected with Tanya Wooden from Weka. And I said, hey, can you try to call in tomorrow morning?
Mhm.
Because we definitely need to talk about this. June 30th is right
Around
the corner.
Yeah, a
Like
couple
literally.
days.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a few days.
Crazy. 3 days after my birthday party.
Yeah.
The 30th is here.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So we have her standing by. We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl.
Bailey Coleman.
And yes, it's my born day. We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. June 18th through July 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flySSHF.org and ask for an application.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom? She started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Really? Thank you, Xavier.
Yep. Happy birthday, Homer.
Yes, it is my born day. Of course. Yeah, hashtag that part. Okay, you caught me off guard with that one, Xavier. Our producer. Yeah. So, and shout out to everybody who's also wishing me a happy born day in our YouTube chat. Of course, while you're there, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We are over our 8,000 YouTube subscribers.
Yep.
And on the road to 9,000, so we appreciate you. You can watch us, besides being able to hear us, you will be able to see us if you look at us on our YouTube page or on Facebook Live. And while you're at our Facebook Live, hit that like and follow. And, of course, on YouTube, you can like and subscribe. Hit the bell.
I know today is your birthday, but I came into work, and guess what, Homer?
What?
Who wouldn't love working with our squad?
That part.
This is not just a team. This is a squad.
That part.
I come in, and I see this. Now, if you're... Oh, got to hold it up. If you're watching this on YouTube, you see this.
Mm-hmm.
And it says a cup of coffee with Queen Coleman. Isn't that what? And guess what? This is my second coffee. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Faithful servant.
That part.
Isn't that wonderful?
That part.
Who wouldn't love to come to work to gifts?
That part. On my birthday.
Oh, your birthday. I know.
Well,
right?
but it's kind of.
They didn't know.
I'm used to it. You know what? No, get it. I'm used to it. So before we go to our guest, I'm used to it. And here's
why?
Because this year makes 32 years that on my birthday, instead of doing something for me, I do a party for the kids and give out. And Bailey, this is no exaggeration. I'm up to at least $10,000 in. This is just the toys and the electric ride-in cars and the bikes.
I'm trying to roll in one of them electric cars, y'all. He got a Barbie one.
Yeah, and
it's pink. I love pink.
I got a pink Range Rover too.
Look.
You got to actually have a key.
All right. You got to have a key?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so.
Uh-oh.
But, so I'm so used to doing that for all of these decades. So I'm not concerned about me. That is what gives me joy, to know that our children in the community are able to enjoy themselves and be children.
Yes.
Which, again, leads us back to the topic that we're talking about now with these child care centers. What the devastation that this could mean for a lot of these children and families.
But you know what? I always go back to, I understand it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But we Black, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we're resilient.
We are very resilient people.
So I'm pleased to have with us via phone line Tanya Wooten from the WICA, and she'll describe that. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. How are you doing and feeling this morning?
I am doing great, and thank you for allowing me on your show today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So tell people about WICA. What does it mean? And let's get into what this new situation that's about to take place on June 30th that's going to turn the world around, where they're saying up to maybe 1,400 or more childcare centers may have to close their doors or definitely downsize to a degree that, it's not going to be self-sustainable.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So WICA is Wisconsin Early Childhood Association. It's an affiliate of NACCE, which is National Accreditation for Young Children, and that's accreditation body. But so WICA has been participating in advocacy and all things child care throughout the state of Wisconsin for years. I believe since 1971. I believe it was the first one to start having statewide conferences and to support child care workforce, and just organize in significant ways all throughout Wisconsin. So I am an engagement specialist, and I primarily look at southeastern Wisconsin. We have those who pay attention to all parts of Wisconsin, and we come together. So we are definitely, we have key programs, we have services, we have advocacy efforts, and just to help lift the voice of providers, parents, families in Wisconsin. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, with this situation, like I say, unfortunately, I just learned about it because one of the media articles that they sent me yesterday, I was like, what? So I'm like, danger, danger, danger. Tell us about this situation, and how do we get here, and what does it mean for a lot of the daycares and learning centers here in Milwaukee?
Let me try to give you the quick version of it, because it's actually been a long time coming. So I'm just going to go give a little bit of history of the landscape of child care in Wisconsin. So pre-COVID, child care was underfunded, and the market has just been declining. So parent fees were already going up, rising costs, costs outpaced what families could afford. Early educators are paid and still being paid near poverty level. So prior to COVID, there was a decrease in even programs then. And then when the pandemic hit, the ECE sector was recognized and noticed. And so it still showed a decline when the pandemic hit. However, because of that, and the need was there for childcare, because it was essential to have childcare workers, so nurses, doctors, and others to still go to work. They decided to add some federal stabilization funds that came to the state. So in that time, there was, emergency payments that went in, probably around $52 million, child care counts, which is stabilization payments that came at $890 million, and then child care bridge payments. Those are the ones that's ending now. All the other ones have ended already, and that's $110 million. So what that did, it provided support so programs wouldn't have to close. Recruitment and retention was there. Operating costs were helped, and it supported centers. It supported parents. It worked, and so we've seen it work. And during that time, when the funding was put in, a DCF launched grants. They had eligibility, accountability, just a lot of things began to increase and show just growth within the child care sector in Wisconsin. So then we began to see from the decline, it began to increase. And so now that those last dollars, which is that $110 million, which is planning on ending at the end of June, we're going backwards to where we were prior to COVID. And so the programs that were increasing, becoming stable, are now feeling the pressure that they felt prior to COVID. The market has been underfunded for a long, long time. And so programs are now, with this funding ended, they're going back, looking back at can I afford? We have increasing costs, having been able to pay your staff and all the extra expenses and insurance and all the things that go into a child care program, and quality services are now again being taken. So as they start to stabilize, now the stabilization money is going, and so now that's why we're looking at a market that is getting ready to start crumbling again because the supports are being taken away again. And so that's kind of a quick version of the state of where we are currently right now today.
Okay. Well,
so is the funding expiring? I know we got
yeah.
So is the funding expiring or is it being taken away? Are they just allowing it to expire?
It's there was so many dollars that were allocated for it, and so the stabilization came from federal funding that was used up. So that those were emergency payments that came originally from COVID. Then the child care accounts was a part of that. Those fundings are no longer available. And then these bridge payments are when they put in the last budget, that was the amount that was there. That amount is there's no more funding.
That's so crazy.
So
Go ahead, Tanya.
Yeah, so funding comes from, so you have funding that comes from the federal government, and they come in and help support. And then this was the first year that the state of Wisconsin, state of Wisconsin was one of 6 states that didn't have any line item for ECE, early childhood education. This past budget, there were some things put in there. Of course, we need to see a little bit more, but they did put some things into the budget. And one of those things was the bridge payments that's about to end, but it only was enough funding that would last a year. So now here we are again, needing the support of, we just need support, need funding. The child care in Wisconsin needs that.
When you hear
investment,
when you hear and when we hear the 1,400 child care centers could end up having to close their doors, how realistic is that number to you? Like, how people are like, I don't think it's going to be no 1,400. Is that a real reality? Because I think people really need to understand, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So is that a realistic number? Is it an inflated number? What's your thoughts on that?
Across the U.S., absolutely. Anticipated 75, state of Wisconsin, out of the Institute of Research and Poverty, 75% of providers said that they'll either have to increase their tuitions or they are looking, 1 in 4 are looking to close their doors. That is a reality.
Wow.
Providers said staffing reductions, are unavoidable, like the cost, the low wages, the burnout. So absolutely, it is a crisis.
Wow. We're going to ask you to hold on. We got to get ready to take care of some bills, but we'd like you to stay with us through this so you can give some more information. And, of course, Truth Nation, even while we have our caller on the air, Tanya Wooten from WICA, we can still take your call. So if you have questions, you can call in on the True Talk text lines at 833-212-1017. You're listening to Truth in the Morning. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
At UW-Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus. From science and tech to arts, sports, and more, students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Programs are led by UW-Milwaukee faculty, staff, and current students. And it's easy to register online. Get started today at uwm.edu/roarready. UW-Milwaukee. Roar Ready. Your child's future starts here.
Denied VA benefits or Social Security disability? Hurt on the job or an auto accident? Tayback Law fights for people who deserve better. Veterans benefits, Social Security, personal injury, and workers' comp. They don't stop fighting until you get what you're owed. And you don't pay unless they win. Get Tayback for the payback. TaybackAttorneys.com. That's TABAK attorneys.com.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning. Again, we are inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. Great morning to our producer, Xavier,
Good morning,
a.k.a. the
Xavier.
Whiteologist.
Hello.
Yeah. You're hearing about this child care and them not wanting to put any more money towards it. Let me tell you what one of the Republicans said from Pewaukee, all right? So Pewaukee Republican Representative Adam Nealon said the funding was never meant to be permanent. We certainly understand where, and they're talking about a Kiana Johnson that was in this particular TMJ4 article. We certainly understand where Johnson is coming from and feel her pain. But then they come with this
They feel
word.
her pain?
Yeah. But
No,
then
I
they
don't feel no
say,
pain.
however. So basically, F your pain. I mean, when I see the word however, like that ain't changed my mind. It said, however, the original program was not designed as a long-term sustainable way of paying for child care in Wisconsin, Nealon said. Nealon said Republicans chose to prioritize more funding in the state budget for 4K education and Wisconsin Shares, which covers a portion of child care costs for low-income families. Whiteologist, before we go back to our guest, Tanya Wooten from WICA, what's your thoughts on this whole situation?
It just makes me think about Zoran Mandani in New York working with Kathy Hochul to achieve universal child care for kids ages from, I think it's 5 weeks to 5 years old. So, yeah, it's definitely possible. It just takes a little willpower.
Yeah, that part. So, Bailey, we got our guest, Tanya. Again, welcome, Black Tanya, Truth in the Morning. You heard what the Republican, the Pewaukee Republican had to say. What's your thoughts on that? And of course, we need to know, is there anything that we as the community can do? A lot of these people, they work for us.
Right.
So, we want to give you time to give your thoughts on that and also let people know what we can do and how we can hopefully make them understand, like, no, we ain't with this.
Right.
Yes, yeah. Not speaking directly to that, it just shows that we have to do more educating and of the reasons why we need quality child care and what it actually means. So I'm just, that just requires more education on the of child care period. So, but quality child care is necessary and it's needed. We need to look at it instead of school to prison pipelines. We need to have cradle to career pipelines. We need to understand that our children are the future. We need to understand that quality education and children, they help. It's necessary and it's needed. It's just not starting at 4K. We need to have it early on. That's our future. Our future is now. And if I could take off my Wicca hat for a moment, as a mother who has lost myself, my son, who has lost 5 nephews, who has lost nieces to things like violence and gun violence and things like that. When we talk about crime, when we talk about arrests, when we talk about overcrowded jails, when we talk about violence, when we talk about mental health challenges, we are talking about the symptoms. One of the root causes is not having those quality cares and concerns, and we're not in childhood and in education early enough. Research constantly says those first 5 years are so important. We have to have access to quality in the early environment. We have to have strong social emotional skills. That's where they're developed at those first 5 years. Brain research, if you look it up, brain research tells you that a lot of that takes place in those first 5 years. So yes, it is appreciated to have those programs for 4K. Yes, those things are great to have. And are a support, and that is a beginning. But let's go from cradle to career and really understand that our future is now, and our future is in those child care centers. Our future requires quality. Our future needs that quality. So I just, and with that, as a mother, as one that's helping support my daughter in paying her child care costs, which is well over $2,000 a month, supporting my other grandson, and it's taken a family to be able to even support these type of things. So as I take off my hat and say personally how it's affected me, I had a program a year ago that I did in honor of my son that I had to close because of the rising costs, because we want quality over anything else. So it does actually hit personally as well in understanding that it's going to affect our future. And if we don't look at that our future is now and our future are in those centers, and as those centers close, that what are we doing? Where are they getting the supports? Where are they getting the things? So we don't want to go back to where it was before, and latchkey kids and kids raising kids and all those other things. So yes, those other programs in K4 is absolutely needed and absolutely necessary. But can we really look at the brain research and look at, if you want to return in your investment, pour into the kids where the investment is the greatest, and that's in those development years between in those 0 to 5 years. That 0 to 5, not that 4 to 5, that 0 to 5, that's where all that development takes place. And we have to start looking and requesting our legislators and those who we place in office and educate them and to understand that is where we need to be putting our investment. That's the greatest return on investment, not at the end, not in the prison system, which is constantly, if you look at it, it's constantly getting more funding, constantly getting increases, constantly with no questions asked. And instead of when we can pour probably less dollars into creating really ultimately a better future, better citizens, better communities, healthier communities, things that we don't have to have all the corrections and social service programs. We just invest in early child care now. So I've seen it on both ends in all different aspects. And say, as I said, I'm passionately with my weekend hat off and saying that we really need that investment. We really need that return, that investment in child care, and we need it now. And our future is now. It's not tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to end up allowing Bailey to talk about it because she was talking about it some. And Bailey, isn't it ironic when I was talking about on yesterday's show, I brought up the fact that I really appreciate Dia Wright and the City of Milwaukee Office of Early Childhood Initiative because their focus, that whole program is focused on 0 to 5 because of the developmental stages.
Exactly.
And it was crazy, you know what I'm saying, that I just talked about that. And then her to just reinforce
Tanya to just say how important that part is.
Yeah.
But Bailey, again, you had more that you could add to this conversation because when she was talking about $2,000, I'm like, whoa, hold up, hold the hell up.
Okay, so my son is 25 now, and when I had to get assistance, he was, that's 25 years ago, and it was expensive then. It was like, imagine you're making maybe $35,000 a year, 30, and you got to pay over $1,000 a month for childcare.
Right.
How were you even making it? It was definitely by the grace of God we made it through. But I'll tell you that it's super expensive. It was expensive back then. And it's expensive now for childcare, and you want to work. It's almost a catch-22, right? Because they put you in a situation where you got to choose between working and bringing it home for your family, or being on assistance, getting assistance for childcare, and having to stay home because it's just not enough. It's a lot. You have to choose sometimes.
Yeah.
It becomes a workforce.
Hang on, Tanya. We'll keep her on and bring her back.
We'll carry you over.
Yeah. We're gonna take care of some bills because other than that, our funding is gonna be cut.
Okay.
Also known as our paycheck. So don't want that to happen.
Not at all.
And that's the truth.
Okay.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning. We've got a very special, knowledgeable guest on this whole topic, Tanya Wooden from WICA. And we're talking about the fact that on June 30th, the funding that was a temporary fix is running out. It's going to expire on June 30th. And it's putting a lot of daycare centers and learning centers in jeopardy of having to make those tough choices of people who may have been working at these centers for years.
Yeah.
You got to let them go.
Yeah.
Or you just got to close the doors, period. I am the legendary home blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We got to take care of these bills and we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
The Homer Blow Foundation, a nonprofit 501c3 and our presenting sponsor, Beta Philanthropies Inc., invites you to the 32nd annual Homer Blow birthday party for the kids on Saturday, June 27th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. for kids ages 2 to 13 years old at the Fitzsimmons Boys and Girls Club in Metcalf School, located at 3400 West North Avenue on 34th and North. Admission is absolutely free, and after 32 years, you already know how it goes down. And this year, don't miss the kids' phone party. Shout out to our platinum sponsors, the Office of Early Childhood Initiative, Mighty Small Moments, the Brewers Community Foundation, Spectrum, and West Care, Wisconsin. Our gold sponsors, Maleka Early Learning Center, Liquid, formerly the Oasis, Unite WI, Community Health Primary Care Services, LLC, the Greater Milwaukee Urban League, Eisenberg, Riley, and Zimmerman, and the New Pitts Mortuary. Our silver sponsors, Mr. B's Privilege Lounge and Dog City, along with Running Rebels and Griffin CDL Institute. Limited vendor spaces available. If you'd like to support or make a donation, email homerblowfoundation@gmail.com or call 414-248-4954.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black. Truth Nation. Again, the Truth Talk text lines are still open, 833-212-1017. If you may have some questions for our guests.
You can text us, too. Don't forget, you can call or you can text.
Truth
at that
Talk
number.
text line.
There you go, 833-212-1017. Sometimes I think people think they can only call.
Right.
Even though we say
text.
Truth Talk and text.
Yeah. that 0 to 5 brain development.
Right, it's key, right?
Right. We're like, you can do that? We're like, yeah, you can. So, again, talking about a very serious situation that is fast approaching. Fast approaching.
June 30th is next week.
Right. My party is June 27th, 3
Yes.
days later.
Yes.
Some of those children may not have a learning center to go to or a daycare center to go to.
And people are just, sleep.
Yeah.
They're going to be sleep till they pull up.
Right. So, Tanya, how can the community get involved? The citizens around the city, the county, the state. How can they get involved and let people know how they feel?
Thank you for asking that. They can get involved by contacting their representatives and letting them hear from them and how it affects them, how it's going to affect them, whether they're a provider, whether they're a parent, whether they're concerned community member. They can go to myvote.wisconsin.gov. They could put in their address and tell them who their representative is if they do not know. And so they can begin to write, to call. And then all those calls and writing, they try to they'll try to communicate back to you, but they do get logged, and let them know that child care is a concern because they need to hear from the constituents. You are the ones that put them in office, and they need to hear from you.
What's the website to go to find out who your state representative are?
myvote.wi.gov.
Okay.
Tanya, I have another question. What have you heard from the providers, and what are their plans to try to combat this?
The only thing that they have right now is to increase costs. They are raising, a lot of them are raising rates, something that I've seen providers cry about having to do. Some of them are looking at creative and cutting back in different areas. They're trying very hard to be creative. They are utilizing, there are some, they're just getting very creative. I could say that they're trying to offset it from the parents, but it's almost like they can't help but do it. They understand that the children need the care, and so they're literally in tears and frustrated and trying to figure it out.
So, does any of this funding that's being cut go directly to the parents?
There was support. Well, the payments that are ending, those actually help support teachers to be able to help them get some type of increase of bonus or things like that. The other ones went towards program. So that support the program, which could offset the cost of the parents. So instead of increasing prices, those fundings help that piece of it. So it helps, stabilize it in that way.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
Yeah. So again, we thank you for giving, your expertise in this area, because again, oftentimes, and this is why I wanted to end up having you call in and break it down so people could really understand it. Because oftentimes we see things and be like, oh, okay. And then when it happens and then people start seeing this, be like, oh yeah, my mother been running her child care center for forever. She's known, she's compassionate. My grandpa, whatever, my daughter, my sister, and now all of a sudden they can't sustain themselves anymore because they can't see going to these parents who a lot of times may already be in poverty, and say, look, I need more money or we're going to have to let your child go.
Yeah.
Those are some hard conversations, in my opinion.
Those are.
And if you are some of the learning centers or daycares that have a true love and compassion for the children and for the families. So there's people that, just have daycares and, okay, the kids come. But there's some, and I think a lot more than not, that they truly care about the whole family.
Right.
They want to know that what they're teaching those children while they're in their care, there's some reinforcement when they do get home.
Right.
So, because it all works together. So you have to understand how important it is to talk to the mothers and the fathers or the foster parents and say, okay, this is the lesson plan that we did today. So they've been working on this. So if when you're at home, you can end up doing this, it'll help reinforce what we have been trying to teach them here at the Learning Center or the Daycare Center. So that's important to me. So I appreciate you, Tanya.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And can I just say
I was
one
going to
more
say, do
thing
you
as
have?
far as another opportunity?
Yep. I was just going to say, if you have any last things that you like to say, here's your chance to do it.
First, I just want to say we have to kind of, we have the heart of childcare, but we also need the business part of childcare, and so that's where the support is necessary. Childcare providers definitely have the heart. But I also want to give another opportunity on July 19th at 4 p.m. in Madison at IDEW Local 159. There's going to be a gubernatory event, and so you have a childcare forum with candidates for governor. So that's our opportunity to ask questions. It's also going to be virtual. So if you go on the Wisconsin Early Childhood Association on Eventbrite, you can get a ticket. It's for free, and you can show up either in person or virtually on July 19th so that they can hear what is a concern to those in Wisconsin as they prepare their campaign. So that would be from 4 to 6, July 19th in Madison, Wisconsin, and I will absolutely be there as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much for taking time out and joining us this morning. Definitely important. And even on our YouTube page, people are saying, like, this is great information and a great segment. So thank you very much, and you have a great and wonderful day. And, just hit us up and let us know how we can give the information for people to follow up on this.
Yes.
All right. Have a great one.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's a real serious situation, Bailey. Real serious situation. And hopefully people were able to take that information down.
Exactly. And again, if you want to chime in on this and let your alderperson or,
state representative
know, you can go to myvote.wi.gov.
Yep, and type in and you can find out who your person is because oftentimes people can't pass the neighbor test that I talk about, Bailey. You're like, who is your alderperson? Who is your county supervisor?
Yeah.
Who is your state representative?
There it is.
Who is your state senator?
Who
is your state you go what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And most people don't know.
Yeah.
They don't even know the names of their neighbors on 3 doors to the left and 3 doors to the right.
I don't know.
See what I'm saying? Bailey do. She and Shay Shay Fufu Land.
Listen.
She can tell you.
Listen. I know him when I see him. Hey!
There you go. But other people don't even know that. They be
right.
Like, they walk like,
Yeah.
I'm just going. But yeah. So again, utilize that information, people.
Yes.
It is very important. Children are our future. And
there are now, too. They're our now.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is, especially with all of the things that are going on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we got to do our part. Now, there's some other things that are going on in our city.
Homer.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I don't know why they did what they did. But, yeah, they are Van Buren.
Yeah.
There's a situation that when we come back in the 8 o'clock hour that we'll talk about. There's some not so nice things. And what I'm noticing is, it's supposed to be 4 to 5, at least 4 to 5 that make it mass. Typically more leaning to 5 or more.
Right.
When they'll call it a mass.
Right.
But, to me, we've had so many that there's been 3 people, 4 people, you know what I'm saying? 5, so that's mass to me. I'm putting the 3 to 4 because you done affected 3 to 4 lives just like that, like it ain't nothing. And the care and concern is just
none.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. And Eastside Corey, you wonder why, so we gave some great things and some things that we need to a call to action for real.
Yep.
But there's a dark side of the moon.
There it is.
And when we come back in the 8 o'clock hour, we're gonna have to visit the dark side of Milwaukee.
Mm.
and Milwaukee County.
Well,
you are invading in some areas that are not used to seeing that on a regular basis.
That part.
Some people are thinking about moving.
Well, I'll have to check your cards, but we have a little room.
Oh!
On the other side, and it's okay.
Xavier?
But I might need to check your card.
Yeah.
Because
you're a whiteologist.
I'm not moving anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about we'll talk about your community when we return.
Exactly.
Because welcome to the problem. All right. You got the scape out of this, scapegoat. Well, we coming to your side of the community when we return. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth, broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Home of Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
As my born day will be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Spaces are limited. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkeprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk on 101.7 FM.
The Truth.
And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black media company.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
As the time ticks, you've got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late. You're late. I gave you 15 seconds to get up those stairs, get to that elevator, whatever you needed to do, pull into that garage. You're late. Welcome, Black, to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the birthday man, born day today, the legendary Home of Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
But another interesting fun fact.
Yes.
Today is not just my birthday, right?
Uh-huh.
It is officially, as proclamated by the mayor of the city of Milwaukee, Cavalier Johnson.
All right.
It is Homer Blow Day throughout the city.
Okay.
So the whole city of Milwaukee, it's a holiday for us today.
Homer Blow Day today.
Yeah, it's Homer Blow Day.
All right.
But wait. It goes further.
Is this a paid holiday?
Listen.
Because if it's a paid holiday, I need to go. I've been in here for
You don't want to work
all
on my
morning.
day. You should. We'll talk with MDM about that. We'll talk to MDM about that. Be like, hey, it should be. It's his day. But let's say, and it gets greater though.
Okay.
Also, on June 23rd, today, my actual birthday.
Okay.
Throughout Milwaukee County.
Throughout.
Our Milwaukee County exec, David Crowley.
Okay.
Ended up making an executive proclamation, which they don't usually give out days.
Mm-hmm.
My day today throughout Milwaukee County was an executive proclamation to name June 23rd Homer Blow Day throughout Milwaukee County.
So we got the city and the county.
Right. And now
happy birthday, y'all.
Yeah, that part. And it was the first one. So when I want to say maybe a couple of years later or so is when Potawatomi opened up their outdoor facility.
Okay.
And they had Snoop Dogg come.
Right.
And then a lot of people in the city was like, how they going to give him a day? How the county going to give him a day in the city of Milwaukee, in the county of Milwaukee? They should have gave it to somebody here for, and I had to check them and say, look, I'm the first one that any county executive that we've had in Milwaukee County, they've never given people a day.
Right.
So County Exec David Crowley gave me a day. So I was the first person. In a historical sense.
Yeah.
The first person to receive a day in Milwaukee County.
Okay.
Now, and then followed up by Snoop Dogg. And then there's been several others that have followed after that.
Okay.
But I was first. I was the inaugural.
The inaugural.
Yes. Homer Blow Day in Milwaukee County.
Yeah.
Salute to our county exec, David Crowley.
Yeah. Shout out today.
Recognize it. And he presented it at one of my birthday party for the kids.
All right, then. That's what's up.
So, yeah, that was
very good.
Yeah. And then, in 2017, Mayor Tom Barrett presented me with the key to the city.
There you go.
So, yeah, outside of that, it had been some decades before anybody had received one.
Okay.
And then the other person that received one after that, I believe it was last year. Let me ask my whiteologist, Xavier. Was it this year that Peter Fagan received a key to the city? Or was it?
I would not know that.
Okay. I believe it may have been this year, but if not, it was last year. But nobody had received one for at least a couple of decades or more before I received mine in 2017.
Okay.
And nobody received one after until Mayor Cavalier Johnson gave one to Peter Fagan.
Very good.
Former, Milwaukee Bucks owner.
Got a lot of people wishing you a happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Love y'all and appreciate y'all. Hashtag that part, hashtag facts.
Millicent said happy birthday.
It was January 2026 of this year. So that was the second, person, So here we are, really almost 10 years almost, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so 9 years before.
Very good.
Yeah. So
okay. So Millicent said happy birthday, Homer.
Thank you.
So did Dwayne.
Thank you.
And let's see. And Miss Sassy said happy birthday to you. She also said they traded Bobby Portis. I'm so sad today.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, girl. I'm sad about him and Giannis too. Milwaukee be tripping.
Yeah. T-Pain's was City of Milwaukee. That was a proclamation by the mayor making T-Pain Day. So again, the first person that ever received an official day in Milwaukee County, which they didn't give out proclamations, for the county is the legendary home blow.
There you go.
So that's facts. It's in the history books. It's
There
in the
you go.
history books. It was not for me trying to make history, but it was a history-making decision that our county executive made.
There you go.
And I celebrated and saluted proudly.
There you
So
go.
hashtag that part, hashtag facts.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's my day. And I'm working.
Today's your day. Listen, you said it was a holiday. I'm just trying to find out if it was a paid holiday, you know?
I guess so, because we work.
No.
We're supposed to be off, right?
You supposed to be off? We supposed to be off.
Well, I'll
It's
be
a
off
paid
after
holiday.
9:00.
Yeah, me too.
So
Till 9:30.
but we got this clip. And y'all pray for our producer, Xavier, our
Yes.
whiteologist, because he when I got here, he was like,
Mind y'all, he lives with
yeah,
over in the what?
the others,
With the what? He lives over in this area.
with the others.
They're encroaching on my space.
Who's encroaching on your space,
Who's
sir?
encroaching on your space because
Say
you
it.
live
The who?
The hooligans.
the hooligans.
What color are the hooligans, sir?
I'm not sure.
Oh, then okay. So
Oh.
it's
They're
white
always
people.
wearing. They're always wearing hoodies and.
So it's
ski
the white
masks, so I
people
can't
because
tell.
it's a lot of sports teams that have hoodies that they
Yes.
wear. A lot of the college students
Yeah.
have hoodies. So
Yeah.
Not these kind of hoodies. Not these Nike Techs.
okay.
Oh.
So you know that for sure.
Oh.
Well, who
Yeah.
wears the Nike Tech ones? What type of hooligans and what color are
Yes.
they? Xavier.
Oh,
Exactly.
I don't know.
No, you just said.
Come on now.
Yeah,
You
come
said
on
Why
now.
don't
Nike
Stand
Tech.
on
we
Okay,
just
we're
stand
taking
on
your-
look
business.
at the security?
No,
footage?
stand on business.
Stand
Well,
on
we already
business.
know who it is.
Who?
Who?
The blacks.
Got him to say it. Let's go to the clip.
Eh.
More breaking news overnight. Milwaukee police are investigating a triple shooting near Brady Street. It happened around 1:50 this morning on Van Buren. That's just south of Brady Street. Police say 3 27-year-olds were shot, all three taken to the hospital. One of them has life-threatening injuries. The intersection was closed overnight while a number of police on scene appeared to focus the investigation on a vehicle parked in the street there. Investigators are still working to figure out what led to the shooting. Anyone with information should call Milwaukee Police or Crime Stoppers.
So yeah.
So he lives with the whites.
Yes. And they was over there shooting.
It's getting dangerous over there.
Right.
I think you need to move.
Nah, I'll be fine. Because
It's
during
getting
the day,
dangerous
during the
over
day,
there.
It's all beautiful and peachy and
Yeah,
rosy.
but you're gonna
and-
die at night.
Well, no, I'm in my house chilling at night.
You hear it.
Well,
Bullets come through walls.
Bullets, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to wish death upon many men wish death upon me. But no, I mean this is crazy. Again, the continued violence, and as I said to Eastside Corey and to a lot of people that may feel the way that he feels, like we can't ignore these situations. We cannot. And I refuse to turn a blind eye like this ain't happening. It is. And it's a problem. And until we start fixing these problems, then we don't have to spend, in my opinion, as much time talking about these type of things.
Yeah.
When you hear about how many children and how many teens and how many Toys R Us adults that are out here acting a damn fool. And the problem is exacerbated because it's not just affecting who they're doing it to, it's affecting us as a whole,
Yeah.
the majority who are not with any of that madness.
Yeah. So, what's the solution to this? I mean, because it's happening all over the place. Everybody, they just out here.
Oh, you know what?
You and your people just out here, Homer.
Hey, listen, I know they my people.
I know they your people.
You know
They
what?
Xavier's people too, whether he want to admit it or not.
Right.
Hooligans
Who
and
said I didn't admit it?
Yeah, you showing up didn't want to just say it out loud.
I just don't associate with the hooligans.
Okay. So you cool with hanging out with me and Bailey?
Oh yeah, I love black people. I just don't like.
You
the
sound like a
hooligans.
white person. Yeah, I'm just saying. I just need you to know you sound like a white
No,
person.
he
there.
sound like Chris Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
What did Chris Rock say? Chris Rock said, "I love black people."
I just hate to, but no. What I'm saying is like a lot of white people when they reference us, be like, "I love black people."
I have black friends.
Right, and so that sounds like how
many black family members.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the True Talk text lines.
What'd you say? You have many black family members.
Yes.
Me too. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, listen. Well,
I don't know how this happened with my mom and my dad. Black.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how it happens. All my siblings. It's crazy out here, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say
black. You are all black. How did that happen?
Xavier, the whiteologist, you're rubbing off on Bailey. Shame on you.
What am I doing? I only know the whites. What do you mean? I'm not. I'm
only
rubbing off
know.
on
There it
you.
is.
We're going to Al MKE. This will get us some correction going on right here. This will get us some correction going on right here. Because right now, I don't know what the hell is going on. I do know I didn't think a black man was going to make me feel offended. But I feel like, yeah, it's the blacks. And like, it's just the way you said it. But Al MKE, great morning. We love you. We appreciate you. What's your truth?
First of all, if it's your birthday, I want to say happy birthday to you and many more to come.
Thank you, Al.
Second,
Thank you.
Second, these people are not related to us. They need to go. You're not wanted here, and they're stopping the progression. But the problem I have is with you black politicians. Why are y'all being so vaginified? Why is it you don't know how to talk? You already got their vote. You already got their vote. They can't take it back. So why you sitting there being so pussy willow-fied? It's not even the first of the month, and you acting like you got a pair of bloomer panties on. Now, when you get in your cups and you get mad, you call them every word in the book. But now all of a sudden, everybody's sitting there, oh, I can't say nothing. Look, the whites talk about you just as worse. So you can't say nothing today? Because that's the real reason why we can't get nothing done. They done flipped over cars. They done raised property value. They done caused Grandma to keep her grandma keys in the garage and Grandpa conversion van with the doors and hammers on it. So why y'all not saying nothing? Or is it because y'all want to look good for the whites when you want to make their nice, pristine, and beautiful? But I feel like this. Those people need to go, and if you black politicians can't say nothing, get your stuff and get the F out. How about that? You done already got their vote. You already got in your mind you don't got no plans for them because every time something come up, you want to walk around it versus walk through it. So if y'all can't say nothing about it, I don't have no problem talking about it. Right. And they're not related to none of us black people. They're not related to none of us. We don't deal with them kind. But you keep making it okay for them kind because y'all sitting there on that brown eye and that sugar honey iced tea box and not saying nothing. Maybe we need to start throwing your feet in the fire. Or how about this? How about y'all move around them since you can't speak up for them?
There it is.
Because silence is loud in y'all world until it comes to the white. Have a good day.
Hang on.
And so you black people.
Go ahead. Say that and then don't hang up yet.
I just want these people to get the F out. We're so sick and tired of y'all. We're tired of picking up paper. We're tired of seeing cars flipped over. We're just tired. Go.
Facts.
Or buy some fentanyl.
Listen, Al. When you said that word, I literally Googled and said, hold on, he said vaginified.
Uh-huh.
And
it's an actual
slang.
It's an actual slang word. Al know what he's talking about.
Something that has been So to people who was like, he made up a word. No, the hell he didn't. No, he didn't. So I just wanted to let you know while you were talking, after you said that, I was like, is that a word?
It is a word.
And it damn sure enough is, Al. Thank you again.
All right, well, y'all have yourself a good day.
For educating us.
Absolutely. Yes. I did not. All right. We got to take care of some bills, but I did not know. I was
it's an actual word.
Yeah. I had to show Bailey. I was like, Bailey.
Yeah.
She didn't know what I was over here doing.
Yeah,
looking
I
up.
was like, what
And I
is
was
he doing?
Is it? Huh?
That's a word.
It's a word. Whiteologist, did you know that?
Yes.
Damn.
There you go.
See,
That was me and you, Homer. We
the ones.
We had to get educated by Al, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I have a pretty big vocabulary.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That one wasn't in mine. I just
Was
I have one.
Was move in your vocabulary?
No, I'm staying strong.
Okay,
Move.
Jennifer Hudson and Jennifer Holiday.
Okay.
And I am telling you, I'm not going. This the best neighborhood I ever had. No, 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 no. No, 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 I'm not leaving my neighborhood. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here. And you, you better leave me alone. Okay, we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
The performing arts do more than entertain. They bring the community together. From live performances and arts education to free community events, UPATH helps support the organizations that keep southeastern Wisconsin vibrant. But it only happens because of people like you. Every gift helps keep the arts accessible and inspiring for the entire community. Join thousands of supporters and give today at upaf.org. UPATH. One gift, regional impact.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Yep, we're black. And yeah, I'd like to thank people for enduring my I can't sing. I just got sounds that come out my voice, and that's very noticeable.
Sounds that come out your voice.
That's
me
it.
too.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I mean.
Too.
So I,
yeah,
you know, if y'all thought I was trying to sing,
I tried to sing you a little happy birthday this morning.
You done a great job.
Well, I have sounds that come out my voice too. I'm not,
Yeah, that it worked.
I just
Mine may not always work, but I never give up.
You sounded good to me.
Thank you.
Sounded fine to me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. See, we're tone deaf.
Yeah, basically. But we work it out.
That part. Homer and Betty gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Betty and Homer gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. Again, shout out to everybody on our YouTube page and our True Talk text page. Remember, the True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. But yeah, no, that going back to that real serious situation where 3 people were shot, one life-threatening. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Injuries
Yes.
are life-threatening. And it's damn near like we're hearing it daily, Bailey.
You know, when I first moved here, once a week you might hear about some kind of crazy shooting.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I mean, it's more than daily.
Right.
People just want to do what they want to do.
That's it.
They just out here causing drama and confusion.
Mm-hmm.
And Xavier don't care. It's his neighbors over there.
Right.
He just letting them cut up.
Right.
Those aren't my neighbors. Those are people coming into the community.
How do you know?
Because
it's
probably
what?
at Mango's.
You right there on the border.
Huh?
And speaking of on the border, they in the court. I just wish they gonna take their license. Shut
That's
them
a
down.
fine establishment.
Huh?
That's a fine establishment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, he don't
license.
want that. Yeah, he did say that when we first had to start talking about the
Yeah.
indictments and all of that. Like, no,
Switching
don't
gears
shut 'em down.
on the border.
Yeah, but no. This
Gentleman's Club, is that what it's called?
Yes.
A gentleman's club?
Yeah. We got Mac D Nice.
Yeah, that's what he said his name was.
Okay, Mac D Nice on our True Talk text lines. 833-212-1017. Great morning, Mac D Nice. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Good morning, Homer. Happy birthday to you. And
Thank you.
Good morning to the madam there.
Good morning.
Thank you.
So, it's an awful thing that, these shootings are happening, but how do we change it? But here's the thing, I think that musically, there was a message in our music. In your lifetime, Homer, Homer Blow is the number one DJ in Wisconsin. Now, this is, I think, Black Music History Month or something.
Black
June
Music.
is
And
Black Music Month.
Yeah, Black Music Month.
And not one day did I hear this program. And I blame you a little bit, Homer. I'm giving you roses, but you doesn't have to take some of this blame. Nothing was said about Black music on this program this month.
Let me say this. Let me just interrupt you.
Go ahead.
We are a talk.
Okay.
We are a talk radio station.
I know.
Hang on.
I
I just want to let you know that. So oftentimes, music clips that are played, they have to be in a certain time limit because we're not, a fully licensed music radio station.
No.
So when you are,
no,
and hang on, Mac D Nice. And when and it's easier for me to say it now. When I was program director, music director at our now sister station or brother, I don't know which way they want to present it at WNOV, we always acknowledge. And when Bailey was at V100.7, she always acknowledged. We always made sure we had drops. We had artists. We talked about the Black artists, and we talked about this. We talked about the origin of Motown. We talked about the origin of that. But because we are not licensed in that area, we're licensed as a talk radio station. That's why you didn't hear much. That's all.
Okay.
Just wanted to educate you on that. Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate that education. But you can't talk about music, is what you're saying?
Again, when we are a talk radio station, 9 times out of 10, we're going to be talking about a lot of the different current events that are going on, whether it's here in the city.
Correct.
We're going to talk about politics. I know it's called politics, but I always call it politics.
Yeah.
So there's
There's
a lot, so yeah, we don't get to necessarily focus on that in that realm, because then we like positive reinforcement if we do something. I know that I do, and I can probably speak for Bailey too. We want to be able to reinforce it with the music. If we're talking about these legendary artists, if we're talking about the people who got us started. So just understand, bro, it's not that, we're not. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Truly, I understand. I was just
I get it.
but not knowing what you just told me.
I get it.
Not knowing that. But, it's Black History Music Month, and that had we listened or heed the message in the music. Because in your lifetime, in my lifetime, I'm 69, I've heard the best that music can offer. That music will never, ever be what it was. And I truly believe that, and I believe you.
Yeah, and I'm sure our
And if
sister
you're gonna
station,
make it-
WNOV, is definitely taking care
If
of
you're
that
gonna
because
Black
we
radio.
still do. Listen, I'm sure our sister station or, equal station, WNOV, is taking care of it because I created that legacy decades ago at WNOV, and we always acknowledged and had sound bites. I recorded a lot of the vignettes for our Black Music Month. So yeah,
But
it's taken care
Homer,
of.
when you come up under, the tutorage of, Manny Martin Jr., O.C. White, and, the incomparable Hoyt Locke, Dr. Bob. See, I should either high-five and listen to these guys. And I know that when Dr. Bob dropped that mic, you picked it up and took it to another place.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you. And thank you, man, for what you've done. My brother, we love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you too, Mac D.
Bye-bye.
Nice. Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
But hopefully it's an education for a lot of people to understand like how it works.
How
You get what I'm
radio
saying?
works.
Like you have to make sure it's like going to a blues club and they're playing hip hop. Be like, man, I brought my and from, even though it's a derogatory term, if you think about it in this day and age, be like, man, I brought my broad out to hear some blues, and they was playing all of this NBA young boy. And like, that's not how this supposed to work. That's not how any of this works.
It's like going to a soul food restaurant. And you expecting all the things, right?
Right.
And you want the Kool-Aid to go with your food,
The red
right?
kind, yeah.
The red kind. And you go over to the refrigerator to get it, and they got Avion in there.
Right.
And you like, not only did I not want no water, but I definitely didn't want no Avion. Where is the sweet tea?
Right.
Where is the Kool-Aid? The red kind. Not all of them. Just the red kind.
That part. So again, and sometimes you're able to touch on it, but it's when you're passionate about what you do.
Yes.
I like to be able to have that positive reinforcement.
Absolutely.
Be able to come with, and now we're gonna come black and we're gonna play music from this and music from that and music from that. And we're just not we gotta stick to. That's like if they start doing comedy on a sports station. We're like, I turned here to find out about Giannis.
Right. That part.
How many people? Who we get?
Right.
You're gonna be wanting that, and that's what you're gonna be expecting when you go. You go to certain things. So just understand. So for a lot of people, it should give you a better understanding. But I guarantee you, WNOV is continuing to carry on the legacy of saluting and celebrating Black music.
There you go. Yeah,
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! Sir Chauncey. Happy 57, Homer. Also, you did an outstanding job of serenading yourself with that classic Jennifer Holliday remix.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, because I know damn well I can't sing. But, I got the sounds that come from my voice. So when people are like, that was terrible, Homer. You murdered that song. I'll be like, good. I'm not a singer. Now, if it was our whiteologist, I'm sure he could give us some Frank Sinatra. What say you before we go to break, Xavier?
I did it my way.
You can't sing either. Let's go to take care of these bills, and we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Now, you know,
I used to sing this song to my son.
let me hear you.
Ain't nobody dope as you know he dressed so fresh, so clean. Okay, so anyway.
Okay, all right, cool.
I'm
fresh,
sorry,
so
y'all.
clean. Okay, all right, cool.
But I used to get at him.
right.
He'd be like,
That's it.
he loved it.
Okay, that's it, Xavier. yeah, you know, I
So
just
fresh
went.
and so clean,
yeah,
clean.
I just went through the whole thing about, did we do too much?
Yeah, okay.
Did we
there
do
go.
too much?
There we go. I was
'Cause
doing
we-
too much. But anyway.
No. You wasn't doing too much. I'm just saying, you know how these labels be like, so this what y'all doing now?
Oh, yeah. You got like.
Be like, yeah.
You actually have 2 minutes before it becomes
Sometimes.
tracked.
Sometimes. Because now they got Shazam.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
No, I know the
I'm
regular.
Before,
Yeah.
it becomes you got to pay money for it. You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, be like, but get in, get out. Get in, get out. I'm just saying. It's like you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today.
Wait a minute, that song got to be like, how old is that song? So Fresh, So Clean, Outcast. That's an old song now.
We're going to ask our resident whiteologist because a lot of white people love Outkast as well. So we're going to allow Xavier, our whiteologist, to Google the correct answer. What was the year? As he's doing it right now, I just saw him hold his phone up.
You saw him hold his phone up?
Yeah, I saw him hold his phone up.
Oh,
and
It's a 26-year-old song.
Yeah,
See? That's all. It's grown.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
A year
That's
older than
about
Kendall.
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's about right.
Absolutely.
It was at its pinnacle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So thank you,
Yes.
Xavier. Can you tell us
He
how
used
you
to love
really
that
feel
song.
about people the hooligans that are invading you're not able to go outside at night anymore, basically.
Oh no, I walk around at night. I'm not worried about that.
You wear
know?
your sunglasses too?
Yeah.
At night?
I wear my
Well,
sunglasses at night.
We live in a great country where there's a
Do you,
constitutional Second Amendment right to bear arms.
so you bear arms at night?
Well, I don't really feel that. It's not really actually that scary. So
Oh, okay. Do you wear your hoodie?
no, I don't. I mean, unless it's cold outside, of course.
So if you wear your hoodie and somebody was to say that you're a hooligan, what would you respond to that? How would you respond to that?
I wouldn't care. I'd just keep walking because most white people probably think black people are hooligans no matter what.
Hell, you think they're hooligans. This is why I'm asking
I
you
know
the
ones
question.
the ones that I'm calling out. I know are hooligans.
Which ones are you calling out, sir?
The ones that are doing the shooting, the ones that are jumping on top of cars, twerking, the ones that are flipping cars, the ones that are stealing cars. Those are the ones that I'm calling out. The mutated people. As
There
you
you
like
go.
to say.
There you go. There you go.
What
Now you
is
talking
that?
about language. You talking about language. The mutated ones. That's all I'm saying. Virtual high five. Pow. There you go. Now, I'm telling you, he's talking about language now.
He said the mutated ones.
Well, what do you call them, Bailey?
Yeah, have you ever seen them? They all look malnourished. They run around. They got the
They look
scraggly hair.
malnourished?
Yes.
Oh.
Nourish was a word when we were first learning how to say it, I guess.
Right.
Malnourished.
Malnourished.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did say nourish first. So.
Yes.
I said malnourished.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
Go back and listen to the replay.
I must have
Rewind that
hit
tape.
the on button after I said
You're a
malnourished.
lie. Order in the studio.
What is wrong with y'all?
I'm just saying, say what you mean.
Wait a minute.
Mean what you say. He said, "No." That's listen. This is a fun fact to be made aware of with
Y'all
Bailey
call it-
Coleman. If you mispronounce a word, if you don't correctly enunciate the
This
word,
is not true, by the
she
way.
will come back behind you, which is the teaching moment. And some people may take offense to it because I do it. People be like, then I'll be like, and I'll just say the right way to say the word, and I don't say stop or whatever the case may be, but you said nourished, and she said nourished, and that's it, and that's how I go. That's it. That's how you teach.
I think this is a
She
case
does
of
that.
me speaking before I hit the on button.
No.
The word I meant to say
Oh, there
was
you go.
malnourished.
Take ownership. That's
well,
it.
I did say it. It's just the mal part was spoken before I hit the on
Okay,
button.
speaking of taking ownership, Stacy said Bailey's freestyle was all offbeat. I'm taking ownership right now, Stacy. Say, yes, it was. I apologize. It wasn't even good. You know what? I just jumped in there, and it was like trying to jump rope. I was offbeat, and I threw in the ropes in the hole, and it just went flat. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can laugh at me. It's cool. I ain't tripping. My bad. I took ownership.
Sam King said, "Nah." He said malnourished.
Malnourished.
He says you wrong, Homer. So malnourished. So me and Bailey heard nourished, but you heard malnourished.
You know what?
Malnourished.
And it should be so. We got it.
Hey,
Let's eat more. Let's make sure we're taking our vitamins
you know what though?
and eating healthy.
I think some people do. Like I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I actually did that.
That you done this freestyle.
No, no, I paid attention. to that.
when
I
say-
corrected him.
because it's in us.
Yeah, it's just some people. It's just like you just go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not even like, I brought it out because you were like, no, I didn't.
Now, if
but other than that, we just keep going.
There's one word
Mm-hmm.
that is my pet peeve when people say it.
Specific? Or they
No.
say Pacific? Okay.
No, that's not even it. I'll let you go with that.
I don't.
See, that's
I'm
your
like-
word, right?
like,
That's your
well,
word.
I got so many of them.
My word is
Go ahead.
axed.
Yeah.
You mean you asked?
Right.
No, I It's like you axed somebody. You like actually took out an axe.
Right.
And what part did you axe? Did you axe their arm, their hand?
Right.
And was the axe heavy, or I mean, that's just I hate that when people do that.
Right.
People come up to me now going, axed. Hey, baby, I axed Homer. You axed Homer something? Yeah. No, that's that one word for me. It's just like
that pet peeve.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Be like, you're gonna learn today.
Did you want to ask something?
Right.
I asked you. No, you didn't.
I think we're getting away from the topic.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
Yeah, but listen.
We're having a moment.
Taking over the east side.
Well, you said you're not concerned about it.
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about it.
You said you're not. It's your place, though.
So it's your place.
Let them go hang out
it's
over
all
there.
Nice and beautiful, and then occasionally at nighttime they come out. And,
you don't care.
Do we give passes? I want to know because we're talking about vernacular, right? For people from the South, and instead of saying street, they say screet. Instead of saying come here, they say ear, over ear. Instead of, they call them scrimp instead of shrimp. So are we cool just because it's like that's their vernacular, that's their Southern slang, that's the way they talk? Do you give passes for that?
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
When I hear some of that, I just ignore it. I'm like, what in the world? I love a great Southern accent. I love a great. Hey, some of my family members have the Southern accent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when some of those things you just have to ignore because
does it work against your brain?
It might work against your brain starts racing and you're like, did they just say scrump?
Scrimp. The hell is a scrimp? Jasmine Good said, I'm a Chicago baby. Asked. She said, that's why I say I have a question.
There you go. There it is. Yes, Jasmine. Yes. There it is. I have a question.
I think we're in the lighten the mood part of the show.
Yes, we are.
This is why
we get awfully serious.
Yeah, but you got to balance it.
And we need to laugh because Giannis and Bobby Portis are leaving.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Can't rest.
Are you really that distraught?
She is.
I am. And I'm not. Y'all know I'm not really like this big sports person, but I feel like there are certain people that, as with anything, there are certain people that, make their mark, and you hate to see, them move forward, but, it's clearly better for their progress and their growth, and I get that part. But, it's just sad for Milwaukee because Milwaukee never seems to be able to make a dynasty out of anything. And I think that team that they had in, 2021, I feel like they squandered it.
I don't know about that.
I believe so. Who's left?
Well, that's just sports in general.
I'm just saying.
People get old. People have to get paid.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, the Bulls were able to do it with some of their teams. The Lakers were able to do it with some of their teams, but Milwaukee just can't do it.
That part. We got to get ready to take care of some bills, so we're going to go and take a scrake. Listen.
Wait a minute. I was told I laughed too much, so.
Is it 8:44 Pacific time?
Stop, Homer. You're going to make me laugh.
Okay.
I'll laugh silently.
Our breaks are over here, and we're going to take care of them. So we got to take care of them. And if you ask me why, I say so we can get paid. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. I want to talk about a debate that's going on in our community and who I think is really at fault. Center Street Fish Market has been bought, right?
Right.
Yeah, and it's now called Fry Boss.
It's called Fry Boss.
Yeah, we'll be black.
Oh.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black, as we're rounding up to take it out of here. But before we do, there is a big thing going on social media because
y'all tripping off y'all food out here.
Because of the fact that there is new owners to what we knew as the Center Street Fish Market.
Center Street
across
Fish
from North Division, right?
Right.
And they're like, man, how do we just keep losing our restaurants and our things in our community to
y'all don't
foreigners?
patronize them, right?
Thank you, Bailey. Thank you.
You gotta
Thank
go
you.
patronize.
Thank you.
Not every once in a while. You got to be consistent.
Yep.
Instead of going to the big chains, go and visit some of these mom and pops.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we lose stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And that was my point. That was
Yeah.
going to be my point.
Yeah.
So, again, we talk about, they come in, this, that, and the other. Now, how many people that say that they're so mad and sad that it closed, you didn't even know it was closed until Fry Boss showed up.
Yeah.
That's how often you went and patronized it. But you'll have people, I go there all the time. You're damn lie. Because what I have not seen, Bailey, is a business, a black-owned business that is flourishing,
Yes.
that all of a sudden just closes.
Yeah. Out of
Unless
nowhere.
it was flourishing from illegal money
Oh, well.
and somebody got indicted.
That part.
I'm just saying. So I just don't see people like, hey, let's close. We making great money. The family is doing good. We're nice and we're wealthy.
Yeah.
But let's close it.
Yeah.
No.
Ain't nobody
People
doing that.
stop coming.
Yeah, people stop coming.
And what were your reasons for stopping going to patronize their business? Did their quality of their cooks change? Like, we got to really look at those things that made you say, well, I don't go as often now. Because if you were steadily going, I guarantee you it wouldn't be a Fry Boss right now.
That part.
And if the people that they tried to hire in the community to work showed up to work, they wouldn't have had to kill themselves trying to work all of the hours because they couldn't keep cooks.
Right.
They couldn't keep wait staff. They couldn't keep, you know what I mean? The things that help you stay in business.
Right.
The cleanup crew, half-ass cleaning and all of that kind of stuff. These are some things, in my opinion, that plague a lot of black-owned and operated businesses.
Yeah.
So whereas you made the investment, you hired a manager for your store or whatever business that you have, and they're not, you fail in inspections, you're doing all of this. So now you find yourself having to come in to work because now your manager, I can't come in. I got to go out of town. My cousin getting married, and you didn't notice like a couple of months ago or a few months ago that the wedding was going to be out of town, and you're just going to tell me about it the week of. Yeah, you're going to have to find somebody to work for me. So it's a lot of those things that I believe happen with a lot of our black-owned businesses from talking to people.
You know what?
Who've had to,
for me,
do other things.
For me, and I don't know about anybody else, but you can usually lose me when it's time to check out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that means I got to wait. How long? That's what always gets me.
Right.
Well, I can pull up someplace else, walk in someplace else, and it's quicker. Right?
That part.
If I'm going to sit down at your restaurant to eat or whatever, and it takes forever to get service, that's a problem.
Right.
Or if I'm going in to do a pickup, I order in advance and I get there and it's still not ready. That's a problem. If I go in and I order and then you tell me it's going to be like 30 minutes, that's a problem.
Right.
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 I'm just saying those are the types of things that makes me stop patronizing places. Because if there's a kerfuffle every time, no matter what, even if I order in advance, that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
That's like,
That part. And that's just real. Jasmine Gooden on our YouTube page said that's all true. Work ethic is trash in the black communities because the employees pissed about their own lives, so they take it out on their jobs. No professionalism in black-owned businesses. It hurts my heart because we better than that. PWK.
Well, you know what? Our people sometimes act like people owe them something.
Right.
I didn't tell you to
Real
work
talk.
here. You pull up or you walk in and they say, what do you want?
May I help you? While doing the little pat on their head like that. You know what I'm saying? They on a reservation or something. May I help you?
Yeah.
Like, what the
They
hell?
scratching their head. They
Hold on.
leave.
No, you're supposed to pick the baby up. See, that's why I don't. I wish I would have had the baby by you. She'd be like, I'm here to pick up. Hold on. Yeah. I wish you would.
They on their
I
phone.
have my brother come up here.
They on their phone.
Yeah. You're like, really?
All
That's
the
what we do?
things.
Yeah. So
all the things.
And it's not everybody, but we see it a lot. We see it a lot.
Enough to talk about it.
That's right.
Enough to talk about it. That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
You coming up, anyway.
Hi, Bailey, what's the word?
Man, I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Thank you.
Hope Cheryl has something amazing planned for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I want y'all to do good, trust God, and have a great day. Something great is going to happen for you today.
Hashtag that part, hashtag facts. Thank you for all of the birthday and born day love. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, always know that. And of course, up next, the award-winning Sherwin Hughes, The Truth with Sherwin Hughes from 9 a.m. to noon, followed up by the lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. Then we're going to go to the Grapevine with Manan Sabir from 1 to 4 p.m. And we're going to tap out and tap in with Jazz Tyler, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., right here on The Truth, 101.7 FM, Milwaukee Black Media. I'm up out of here. Peace.
Adversity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood.